Well, we have seen a lot of fighters expeditiously rise to mixed martial arts superstardom. But how about Alex Pereira? Crosses over into mixed martial arts from kickboxing and essentially takes the sport by storm?
By storm, John. I mean, so fast to go from a guy that was what can be to the champion. But when you possess this level of skill, when your kickboxing is second to none, and then you train with Glover and you develop wrestling defense, you know that you have a chance. Pereira not only had a chance, he took it all the way to the title, and tonight, he looks to get another victory.
He's seemingly a perfect mix of intensity and composure. He has heart, championship medal, Alex Pereira, the total package. We're certainly glad he's here in the UFC. Pereira enters the octagon with his mind set on one thing tonight, that UFC championship belt. All right, so here he is, the UFC featherweight champion, Alexander Volkanovski. It's a title he always thought he would have. He just needed the opportunity, and you all saw what he did in outclassing the all-time great Max Holloway. Alexander Volkanovski is the total package. We make a lot about his rugby league career, and at one point, he was a 214-pound athlete who was an absolute marauder, but now at a svelte 145 pounds, he truly has every skill befitting a long-reigning champion. This division has a bunch of killers in it, and right now they're all chasing the Volk man, Alexander Volkanovski.
Let's keep it up.
Our tale of the tape for this welterweight championship fight. To get us started with the official introductions, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC welterweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Alex Pereira. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world, Alexander the Great Volkanovski.
All right, Herb Dean, our referee for this one, just about to get underway. All right, early round action here. We'll see what Alexander Volkanovski can do. He believes he will have the striking advantage, the wrestling advantage, believes that he has the grappling advantage as well. Well, he's got the longer reach, and he certainly showed it there in landing that straight punch. Push kick there to the body.
Nice shot there by the champ.
Both fighters exchanging the pocket here. So more output, at least in the early going. The takedown is not there. Right hook to the head block. All right, so that opened up a cut around his eye area.
He hasn't moved his head well. He was taking shots too clean, and now a cut is opened up.
Volkanovski gets touched by that kick there. Oh, nice left hook there from Volkanovski.
Volkanovski is such a phenomenal fighter. I believe his confidence is what truly carries him to be so spectacular, to be so successful. He believes with every part of himself that he is the absolute best fighter in the world.
Leg kick. Nice job by him defensively there. Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue. Fighters separate from the clinch now. Calf kick lands, and it is starting to bruise now. Oh, picture perfect shot there, DC, and one more of those, he might be out.
I mean, the fight is going to be over. I can't believe he's still standing. That shot landed perfect.
Ooh.
Nice leg kick.
Back to his feet. Well, his opponent seemed to be whiffs on that offering. Volkanovski's bleeding from the mouth now. A cut there on his lip. That doesn't look like fun. Big head kick. So under 30 seconds to go in what has been a pretty entertaining and active first round. Double leg. Stuffed. Horn sounds for the end of round one. All right, so that round is in the books. Oh, Volkanovski's corner now. We'll take a look at that lip. The cut man is in, and you got to tighten that up. It's really starting to bleed now. We'll see if it rears its ugly head as this fight continues. All right, so he gets knocked down, but not out. Let's look back at some of the highlights, DC. A huge round on the other side.
He had him hurt very bad. He found the shot. He got exactly what he wanted. When he saw the opening, he jumped on it, and he hurt his opponent very bad. If he can get back to that one more time, he may end the night.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round two. And that one certainly found the target. Over the top. This fight's going to be over, DC.
What a great way of mixing up his attack. He didn't stay the course. He mixed it up. He went high when his opponent thought he was going low, and now he's got him hurt very badly.
Oh, beautiful lead kick is good there by Volkanovski. Both fighters starting to open up a little bit. Good straight hand there by Pereira. Well, you can just see he is oozing with confidence, and not overconfidence, but a big knockdown in round one, likely the source of that confidence.
When everything is going great, you tend to feel like you can walk through a wall. He doesn't need to walk through a wall. He needs to continue to find the right avenues to land those shots.
His opponent's chin held up.
His opponent's chin held up, but you do not want to be on the receiving end of those types of strikes.
Under 3 minutes now to go round two. Oh, lands with the ground and pound strike.
He's doing a really good job putting himself in position.
Looks like he's got a couple hooks in here, DC, and defensively, you better be careful. Volkanovski's right back to the full mount.
You have to be so well-rounded once you get to the top of these divisions. You cannot just be a knockout guy. You got to be able to change it up if you find yourself in this situation that he's in right now. Nice.
Pereira getting work from the top here. He's got to do a better job to cover up.
Now he's going full mount.
90 seconds to go.
He's got to be careful here.
Less than a minute to go in the round.
He's putting him in exactly the positions he needs to be in right now. He's able to relax here. And he understands, being a veteran of so many fights, that as long as he's on top, he's winning. He feels like he's winning here.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Volka. These ground strikes really started to add up. There's another one. Pereira's cheek looks like it's cut. Yes, it is. Starting to bleed a little bit now. All right, so the round is over. You see, obviously, the fighter has a cut on his cheek sustained in that round, but better to be below the eye than above it. The cut man is in there trying to close it up. All right, let's check out some of the action, DC, and how about the punching acumen by that fighter in that previous round?
He does not waste anything. He does not loop punches. Everything's tight. Everything's precise. He's a sniper. We always talk about how he's a sniper. He is a sniper, and it showed in that exchange that allowed him to drop his opponent.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Here we go, third round of this championship fight.
Nice land. Great punch. Nice block. What a beautiful leg kick that landed there.
Just out of range with that left hook. Well, you know this is the hurt business, and both guys are compromised at this stage of the fight.
Yeah, both guys are compromised. Both guys have been beat up. Both guys have done a great job of landing, recognizing what they wanted to get done, and it's showing. This is a very evenly matched fight.
Oh, nice job to slip off the center line there. His head movement has been a huge, huge factor defensively in this fight.
You can never be a stationary target, so even if the feet aren't moving, you got to be ready to slip that head at a moment's notice.
Volkanovski's eye starting to swell now. Just over 3 minutes now to go.
Cannot take the leg kicks clean like that.
Oh, nice check on the leg kick offering there. Well, it's all pace and pressure down the stretch. He is really lighting him up now. Nice liver shot lands. Oh, just missed on the overhand left. That might have done some damage. Back to the feet now. Lands the ground and pound strike. Oh, another strike lands from the top. Well, pretty good work off of the bottom here by Pereira. All right, half guard now. Not a fighter you want in half guard against you. For the bottom fighter, what does he need to do?
He needs to secure his underhook. He's got to be fighting for underhook. One of the most key things you can do as a bottom fighter stuck in half guard is try to frame.
Back mount now. Oh, huge ground strike there. I can see the cut man's actually getting excited. "20 seconds left. Posture's up now and lands the vicious head strike. All right, that's 3 rounds in the books. We are headed to the championship rounds. All right, there's the horn, and what a round it was for him, DC. And look at him walking back to that corner. He's feeling himself a little bit.
Oh, he's feeling himself, and look at his coaches. They're all celebrating because they know that if they stay the course, if they do the exact same thing, they may be able to find the finish this time.
All right, so a big knockdown for him, courtesy of that punch in that round. DC, here's your replay.
Big moment in the previous round. They were both fighting very well, but when he landed this punch right here that sits his opponent down, it showed that the power is not equal, and if he can land, he does have the ability to damage him.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here's round 4, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, here we go, 4th round of a possible 5. And this is the time where fighters are really tested, right? Dig deep, lean on the heart. We'll see who has the upper hand.
You feel pretty good in round number 5. Round number 4 is the one that really does test the fighter. It really does test the mettle of the guy inside of the octagon.
Well, he continues to land a high number of strikes here, just like he did in the previous round. This is a world-class display of striking here tonight. Place in the world to be when you are tired than the world-famous octagon. We got 2 fighters who are nearly gassed out here, champ.
Both of them are exhausted, and they are
connection by him there.
He needs to get on his bicycle, John. He needs to get into space so that he doesn't get finished.
Leg kick checked effectively there by Volko. Trying to hammer that lead leg. Pretty good straight punch there by Pereira.
Oh, he can't even stand.
Oh, nice jab by Volkanovski.
Oh, just a nasty leg kick. That one hurt. That's more of a punch.
I mean, he is throwing those kicks with evil intent. He is trying to break his leg with every single kick.
Big right hand. Under 2 minutes to go in the round. Well, we talk so much ad nauseum about this trend of leg kicks in MMA, but oftentimes only a few can cause real visceral damage, and now you see the limping.
Yeah, you start to see him limping from the damage from the kicks. This guy did not address those kicks early, and now he's paying for it.
Missed with that attempt. Heavy leather landed on both sides in that exchange. Pereira's eye now closing up.
Let's try something different. Take him down to the ground.
All right, 45 seconds now to go in the round. Unable to... You got to start to look to finish him now. 15 seconds.
He gets to the single collar time. Look for him to now start to find uppercuts up the middle to try to do damage to his opponent.
20 minutes down, 5 to go.
All right, man. This is the last round. If you lose, you can win this. Let's go finish that fight. You got this, man. You can do this. Just like we're doing now.
You ready to fight? Ready.
5th and final round, forthcoming.
Leg kick.
Well, we wondered earlier why there wasn't... Back to his feet. Well, he misses with the left punch there. back to his feet. Pereira going for the leg kick. He does not connect.
Great defense. That punch had no chance.
Volkanovski's got a bruise appearing on that left side right now. You got to think that body investment is going to pay dividends later.
Keep working.
3 minutes now to go in the fight.
He's got to find a way to finish this fight.
Relax. Set up.
Oh, beautiful. Oh, that's it! Alex Pereira has done it again!
What a fight! What a fight!
Let's go inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Deans called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 14 seconds of round number 5. Declaring the winner by knockout and